Hi there, this is Diecast channel, and in this video I'm going to show you some more Mopars made in 1:64 scale by Greenlight, Gree1nlight, and also a model by Hot Wheels, which is very interesting. So stay with me to the end of this video because these cars are really amazing. So let's take a better look at them. Car I have is this 1962 Plymouth Belvedere. That's a John Deere dealer's car, particularly a parts and services dealer's car. And this car is made by Gree1nlight with a very high quality. As we can see, it's got a top quality front grille that's cast in metal with very realistic headlights. And the trim, the logos, everything can be read. Tail lights, headlights, bumpers, wheels and tires. Tires are made of rubber. All the details in this car are very realistic. Even the windshield wipers, the dashboard, steering wheel, interior, door panels, and seats. So this is a very nice car by Gree1nlight. Plymouth Belvedere was a high-performance car, but at the same time it was a high-performance, was sort of a low-cost car. So it was not expensive, and at the same time it was reliable, dependable, and also high-performance car at the time. Closer look at the Belvedere. We can read the Belvedere actually. The interior of this car is very nice. We can see the textures, door panels, seats, dashboard, steering wheel, in a 1:64 scale. That's very nice, really. One issue about this car is these cracks here in the painting and the roof painting, really. I really don't believe these are in the metal, but in the painting actually. They've shown up in this green paint, but nothing really in the white paint. So I don't believe this car has got this roof actually cracked, but basically the painting. If I correct this painting, I believe that those cracks will disappear for good. The trim is very nice. The windshield wipers, front end with a logo, rear end with the tail lights and bumpers, with a very nice Hemi orange engine. Could be a Hemi. The base is very well taken care of. So you can see the frame, engine, tranny, drive shaft, mufflers, rear and front suspension, and the base as a whole that's made in metal with a top quality. Gree1nlight does a great job. Two more Gree1nlight models are those 1970 darts. Those are made by Gree1nlight in a 1:64 scale and are very well detailed as well. As we can see, there are logos that can be read, such as this Dart Swinger, this Dodge logo, the Dodge logo right here at the tip of the hood. We're going to take a little closer look at those cars. This car's got rubber tires. This car's got plastic tires. This is made in flat black and a black banded style with a gray interior. And this one is all made in chrome with those chrome details. The actual chrome in a real car are made in silver. Anyway, they look very nice and they are in a correct scale. I've even compared a Dodge Dart Swinger, a 1970 Dodge Dart Swinger made by Gree1nlight to a 1971 Dodge Dart Swinger made by Auto World in another video. The Dart Swinger and the 340 logos that we can read, directional lights on the sides in the right position, correct colors, a stripe, and all details just like the body lines and the very good quality painting that's light and uniform. And for the chrome one, logos that can be read, very nice cracker of wheels and rubber tires with the white leather rubber tires, directional lights, and this rear spoiler here I'm not really crazy about. But the car is very nice. Put in the two cars, front and rear, we can see that all details are very well taken care of. We can read the Dart logo in the rear. Very nice detailed tail light. The dashboard, steering wheel, the central console, Just doesn't have a gear lever, but that perhaps would be too much for a 1-64 car. Very nice detailed grille and a 340 engine, which is really good. Very nice engine bay as well. For the chrome dart, a black engine bay. Car metal base, the unibody. One more very interesting and very good looking car is this 1966 Dodge Coronet. It's different from the 1967 because of this front grille and the tail lights basically. The rest of the car is pretty much the same. Of course, they have those fake air intakes here on the side that they're not present in the 1967 model. I've shown a 1967 made by Highway 61 in a 1/18 scale in one of the other videos I've made. And this car is really very attractive. The color is very nice. The painting quality is very nice. All details made in the interior are very nice. And Greenlight really has done a great job, an excellent job on this car. So it's really awesome. It's got a 426 Hemi engine, Coronet logo, and those mag wheels with the white striped tires are really excellent. Trim, very well taken care of. The engine bay, very well made with a 426 Hemi engine. The grille with the headlights, very realistic. Chrysler Pentastar, and the interior with a gear lever, dashboard, steering wheel, the seats, the top, and the tail lights, and the rear trim. The base of the car is made of metal with excellent details. Wheels and tires are excellent. The tires are a little bit too thick, but they're still very well made. The mufflers, drive shaft, engine and tranny, and car subframe, and the bottom, and gas tank. So all details are really well taken care of. One more very nice looking car and very charming car is this 1968 Dodge Charger made by Greenlight. And it's made in this metallic blue, which really looks awesome. The quality of the paint and this car painting quality is excellent. Even though it's got some scratches and a few chips on the paint, these are because this car was bought as a used car and as a loose car actually. So it had some very tiny damages, but in general the car is in very good shape. It's very decent and very nice, and the quality of the painting is really astonishing. This car is amazing. I really like Dodge Chargers, especially those from 1968 to 1970. Those are among my favorites. And they're also collector's item as actual cars. We're going to take a closer look at this Charger and see all details it's got in a 1/64 scale. 68 stripes, directional lights, a very nice color, and very nice mags with white leather tires, rubber tires, trim, and all details are very well taken care of. Front of a car with a very realistic grille and a Charger RT logo. The engine and the engine bay. The hood. The interior with the door panels, a dashboard, the gauges, and all details in a 1/64 scale. That's amazing, really. And a rear end with the tail lights, reverse lights, and dual exhaust. And a rear trim with a Charger RT logo as well. The car metal base with a subframe, engine, tranny, drive shaft, mufflers, rear and front suspensions, and the tires that look very realistic. Even the mufflers can be even better than those in some 1/18 models, depending on the manufacturer. Last but not least, this car is made by Hot Wheels and 100%. So Hot Wheels 100% makes excellent cars with a top quality, and they're comparable to M2s, Auto World, Greenlight, and they really do a very good job. They respect scale, they respect details. They're completely different from the mainline cars we're used to seeing in some different stores. One thing that's very unique about this car is, if you look at the base, you can read Plymouth Super Bee instead of Dodge Super Bee. I've never seen a Plymouth Super Bee in my whole life, really. I've really done some searching. I've tried to look over on the internet, but I really couldn't find much information on a Plymouth Super Bee. So if you have any further information, please write it down in your comments and let me know if you know any further information on the Plymouth Super Bee. But anyway, the model car is really excellent. It's really very astonishing. It's amazing. It's an amazing quality, amazing painting quality, very nice detail, and very rich really in details and respect and scale and all that stuff we really like as model car collectors. I've shown a Dodge Super Bee and I've shown a 1970 Dodge Coronet RT, but a convertible model in a 1/18 scale in a previous video. And I'm not quite sure, but I think I've shown a Dodge Super Bee made by M2 in a previous video as well. But anyway, this car is really nice. Putting two Bee bodies together, we can see that the Charger and the Super Bee are very similar, really, although they have distinct bodies. The Super Bee, Plymouth, Dodge, whatever, in front of the Super Bee, which looks very nice. The interior with a steering wheel, very nice dashboard made in black. It's very well detailed. Central console and the seats, and the rear end, which is very nice. The base of the car looks very good. One thing that's very curious is the engine and training are made in Hemi Orange on the base, but not in the engine bay. In the engine bay, the whole engine is chrome. But the car is still very realistic. Tires look excellent. Ranking this car is from 0 to 10. I would give them all a 10. I think each one of them is very well made. They are very rich in details. Not only considering the scale, because those cars are quite small, really. They are around 2.5 inches long. But also considering that even if they were larger, with the quality of details they have, they would also be very well detailed. So I'd like to thank you for all likes and views. I'd like to thank you for all subscriptions. Please don't forget to subscribe, to give me your thumbs up, to share this video, and let me know down in your comments what you think about the cars in the video. And if you have any further information on those cars, let me know. So I'd like to thank you for all subscriptions. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.